Currently, the fastest way to level up in Diablo 4, as seen in the launch race, is by spamming normal dungeons. The key to unlocking its full potential is to play with a group of people, allowing you to split farm the dungeon as well as to instantly reset the dungeon to avoid downtime by using the leave and rejoin party mechanic. But if you are a solo player and you still want to take advantage of leveling with dungeon spamming, you are met with a big challenge. That is because Blizzard has removed the reset dungeon mechanic. Rather, they put in a timer that you will have to wait out for the dungeon to reset. One way to get around it is to leave the dungeon and relog, but sometimes that still takes the same amount of time because your PC or console might take some time to load into the game. And also sometimes when you log out and relog, it doesn't port you right in front of the dungeon, it ports you all the way back in town. So then you have to waste even more time running back to the dungeon. I'm going to show you a way how to reset the dungeons without having to be in a party or to relog, and making it very convenient for you. To start off, we need a Nightmare Sigil. It doesn't matter which zone, which type, or what tier the Nightmare Sigil is. Use the sigil and go to the dungeon marked on your map, and then once you're inside, just go kill a couple monsters, doesn't matter how many. Once you do that, using the shortcut on your keyboard T, teleport back into town. Once you are back in town, when you look at your map, you should still see the Nightmare Sigil pinged on your map. That means this is working as it should. Then you want to decide which normal dungeon you want to farm. Once you find that dungeon, using the waypoint in the town you are in, teleport to the nearest waypoint for your dungeon. Make sure that you use the waypoint and not actually casting the teleport with your character. This is just to be safe so you don't reset the Nightmare Dungeon by accident. So now once you are in town, to the dungeon, go to the dungeon, just do the dungeon normally, clear it, finish it. Once you are done with the dungeon, you can't use the emote to leave the dungeon. Rather, you want to use the same shortcut T to teleport back to town. Once you're back in town, you are able to take as long as you want. You can salvage or vendor any items you found. One thing to note is you cannot leave town, because if you leave town, all of your portals will disappear. And if that happens, you will lose the way back to the dungeon. Now that you finished selling or salvaging all of the gear you got, you simply go back in the portal that you created, and that portal will take you back to the start of the dungeon, and now the dungeon will be reset. You can clear it all over again. Once you finish it, again, use the same portal back, and you can just rinse and repeat this as much as you want. The only thing that can stop you from doing this is if the game crashes or disconnects for any reason. If that happens, the Nightmare Dungeon will disappear, so you will not be able to do the reset. So in order for you to do it again, you just have to get a new Nightmare Sigil, do the whole steps in the beginning again, and then you can go right back into spamming your normal dungeons. I hope this helps you level up faster as a solo player. Please consider subscribing and liking if you like this type of content. If you want to check out how to find all the side quests in Diablo 4, check out the video right here, and see you in the next one.